Today, I've got a story that will blow your mind, a moment in sports history that shows what real resilience looks like. Imagine this. Caitlin Clark, one of the brightest stars in the WNBA, gets hit square in the face during a heated preseason game. But here's the twist. Instead of reacting with anger or retaliation, she shows us what true strength, composure, and leadership really mean. This isn't just about a hit, it's about how one athlete turned chaos into a moment of greatness. Stay tuned, because what unfolds next is a lesson in perseverance that will inspire anyone facing adversity. Trust me, you don't want to miss this story of courage under fire. Let's dive in. Before we delve into that pivotal game, it's crucial to understand the athlete behind the headlines. Caitlin Clark hails from Iowa, a state known for its hard-working ethic and Midwestern grit. From her earliest days in basketball, Clark exhibited prodigious talent, an innate ability to score from anywhere on the floor, a keen court vision, and a leadership style that was both commanding and humble. Her rise to national prominence began in college, where she captivated audiences with her deep three-pointers, no-look passes, and fearless approach to the game. She quickly became a household name, celebrated for her scoring prowess and her ability to elevate her teammates. Yet, with fame came skepticism. Critics questioned whether her game could translate to the relentless physical nature of professional basketball. Some dismissed her as a college phenomenon, a sharpshooter who thrived in less challenging competition. Others argued she lacked the physicality necessary to succeed against league veterans. The media narrative was often dismissive, even hostile at times, as if trying to diminish her achievements before she even stepped onto the WNBA stage. These voices, however, only fueled her motivation. Clark's response was unwavering. She believed in her craft, her work ethic, and her mental toughness. She knew that criticism was part of the journey toward greatness. Her focus, resilience, and dedication distinguished her from many. Still, no one could have predicted the brutal test that awaited her on the hardwood. The game against Ohio State was more than just another preseason fixture. It was a microcosm of the fierce competition and mounting tensions that often accompany high-stakes basketball. Early in the game, Clark was battling fiercely for position under the basket. Her opponent, Cottie McMahon, was equally determined to make her mark. As McMahon went back up to contest a rebound, she was met with resistance. The whistle blew, and the play paused. In a flash, McMahon, perhaps overwhelmed by the heat of battle or driven by frustration, shoved Clark to the floor with a force that was anything but accidental. It was a deliberate act, a message that physicality was part of the game, but also an assertion of dominance. The arena fell into a hush. Some fans and commentators gasped at the blatant display of aggression. Clark, however, exhibited remarkable composure. She quickly got to her feet, straightened her jersey, and continued playing with unwavering focus. She did not retaliate. She did not react with anger or retaliate physically. Instead, she responded with her game, calm, precise, and unshaken. This moment was more than a minor altercation. It was a testament to her mental resilience. Clark's ability to stay composed under pressure, to absorb the physical contact and keep her head in the game, set the tone for what was to come. Her quiet strength under such duress became a silent lesson in perseverance. In her rookie season, Clark faced a barrage of physicality designed to test her resolve. Opponents targeted her with intentional fouls, trying to rattle her confidence. One notable incident involved Kennedy Carter, a fierce competitor whose style was as aggressive as her reputation. During a game, Carter delivered a shoulder check that was clearly outside the bounds of fair play, a hard, deliberate foul away from the ball that drew no foul call from the referees. Replays showed the act was calculated, an unspoken message that Clark's rising star would be met with resistance and rough play. Clark's response was consistent. She brushed herself off, kept her composure, and continued to play her game. She refused to engage in trash talk or retaliate physically. Instead, she let her skills speak for themselves. The Ryan Howard incident. Then came the game that would be etched into league history. Not because of the scoreline alone, but because of how Clark handled a brutal act of physicality that crossed a line. Midway through the game, Clark was playing solid defense. Suddenly, Ryan Howard, the league's top rookie and one of the most athletic guards in the game, delivered a punch that landed squarely in Clark's face. The strike was intentional, a calculated act of aggression designed to intimidate and unsettle. The arena froze in stunned silence. Fans, players, and commentators couldn't believe what had just transpired. Clark, however, did not flinch. She stood tall, adjusted her headband, and immediately resumed her focus. Her reaction was not one of anger or retaliation, but one of calm determination. In that moment, Clark sent a powerful message. She was unbreakable. Her composure under such physical and emotional duress spoke volumes about her character. Instead of responding with anger, she responded with focus, an unwavering commitment to her game and her integrity. To fully grasp the significance of that moment, it's essential to understand Rhyne Howard's stature in the league. Howard was a highly touted rookie, the first overall pick in the draft, with a reputation for athleticism, versatility, and relentless competitiveness. Tall and agile, Howard's game was built on physicality and a fierce desire to dominate. Howard's hit on Clark was not accidental. It was a calculated act, a challenge to her resilience, a statement that even the league's brightest stars could be tested physically and emotionally. The act was a clear assertion of dominance, a challenge to see if Clark's mental toughness could withstand the aggression. Clark's response was a masterclass in composure. She refused to be rattled or retaliate, instead choosing to respond with her game, driving coast to coast for a layup, sinking deep three-pointers, and orchestrating her team's offense with calm authority. Following the incident, the game's momentum shifted. Clark, who had been relatively quiet before the confrontation, now played with a renewed sense of purpose and intensity. She was determined to show that physicality would not define her, that her skill, intelligence, and leadership would carry the day. She initiated scoring with quick, decisive moves, driving past defenders, sinking long-range shots, and threading passes with surgical precision. Her court vision was extraordinary, finding teammates like Aaliyah Boston, who responded with energetic plays and timely scores. Meanwhile, her teammates rallied around her. Players such as Kelsey Mitchell, Lexi Hull, and Dana Bonner stepped up, each contributing with clutch shots, smart defense, and relentless effort. Hull, in particular, emerged as a clutch performer, executing plays with patience and confidence, embodying the team's resilience. The final minutes of the game encapsulated Clark's leadership. With the clock winding down, Hull made a series of controlled, confident plays, pull-up jumpers, driving layups, and mid-range shots that sealed the victory. Even when Atlanta's last-ditch effort, a corner three from Haley Jones, came close, Clark's team remained composed, shutting down the attempt with disciplined defense. The final score, 81-76, was celebrated not just for the numbers, but for what it represented. It was a testament to resilience under pressure, to standing tall amid chaos, and to leadership that inspires others to persevere. The incident of Howard's punch could have been a destructive moment, something that derailed Clark's confidence or momentum. Instead, it became the catalyst for her to showcase her mental toughness and character. Her calm, unwavering response turned a moment of chaos into a defining victory. Post-game, Clark was gracious and humble. She acknowledged the hit without dwelling on it, emphasizing her focus on the team's collective effort. Her teammates echoed her sentiments, underscoring the importance of unity, resilience, and perseverance. This game, and Clark's response, became a pivotal chapter in her career story. It highlighted her ability to stay composed under fire, to lead by example, and to convert adversity into motivation. Her quiet strength and unwavering focus resonated with fans and critics alike, elevating her stature beyond mere athletic achievement. As Caitlin Clark's career continues to unfold, one thing is clear: her story is one of perseverance, grit, and unyielding resolve. The incident with Rhyne Howard was a moment that underscored her readiness to face any challenge, to confront adversity head-on, and to emerge stronger. In the years to come, her story will inspire countless players and fans, testament to the power of resilience, character, and the unbreakable human spirit. Caitlin Clark has shown us that sometimes the greatest victories come not just from scoring points, but from standing tall in the face of chaos and adversity. And that, perhaps, is the true mark of a legend.